He could go all the way. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna. The Bills make me wanna. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go.
Pizza, pizza.
The Bills make me wanna.
Let's go, baby. We are here, guys. We are here. All right. Look it. It's the night before the draft. I wasn't gonna go live or anything. Oh, we got audio. All right. I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't gonna do anything here, but I'm too fucking lit, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here. You know, I'm having trouble sleeping, thinking about the draft because I'm a fucking loser. I'm a diehard Bills fan, like most of you guys. Any of you guys that are here at 10:32 hanging out watching with us. Tomorrow's a big fucking day for us. So I am, I'm thinking, man, I'm sitting here watching highlights. I'm like, man, I've made all these predictions. I've made all these guesses on who I think we're going to get, when we're going to get them, and whatnot. And I'm like, boy, I'm going to watch some more film just so I have everything down pat tomorrow when we go live. What's up, Bills Mafia? Jason, we in this. Let's go, baby. Love my Bills from Omaha, Nebraska. My sister actually just, my sister lived in Lincoln for a couple years. She just moved from Lincoln. So ready for the draft in this season. Me too, man. I'm pumped. I'm absolutely fucking pumped. Yeah, Bills Mafia. It's Christmas tomorrow. Like, I don't care if we have just like 3 of us hanging out here. I don't need to have 150 people watching with us tonight. To be honest with you guys, I'm sitting here, like I was just saying, I'm sitting here watching film. I was watching a video of DK Metcalf. I was watching a highlight of him, and I'm like, man, I've been off the Metcalf train, and I'm thinking, boy, these highlights look sick. And I'm thinking, God damn it, I'm back on the Metcalf train. So I figure, I got these videos here put up. I mean, we could start with Metcalf. We can just dive in here, but I got these videos I could just pull up here. And I'm just going to hang out. We're going to watch some film on Oliver, Metcalf, Hockenson, Fant, Burns, Wilkins. We're just going to watch some film on these guys. And I figured, look, if we got a couple guys hanging out here watching a film with me, fuck it. Let's hang out, watch a film. But I was going to watch all these guys, all the videos on these guys anyway, so I figured I might as well do it with you guys. Anybody who wants to hang out, the better. Look at Hayden. The more I look at him, Jackie Polite. I think that's how you say it, Jackie Polite. Looks nice, round 2. Look at, and guys, if you want me to pull up a video of somebody, I can, give me a minute. Let me fuck around a little bit, and I can pull it up and we can watch some shit together. Tanner says, go Bills. Jason, so you think we will trade down? I'm thinking so. Corey Teed, what up, man? Let's go. It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve in the NFL, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're going to trade back. I'm hoping we're going to trade back. But if not, you know, if we take a guy at 9, I keep saying in every mock draft, we're taking O-line. O-line. Between Taylor, Juwan Taylor, Jonah Williams, and Andre Dillard, that's all I'm seeing. So we'll see. But let's dive into it. Let's get it here. This is what I was watching. I was halfway into this DK Metcalf highlight, and I'm like, fuck it. Let's go live. You know, it's the night before the draft. There's probably some other dudes out here, you guys, that are like geeked out for this draft tomorrow. So let's watch some film. We might even get kicked off YouTube, Facebook. I don't know, man. Give this video a share if you guys are new on YouTube. Subscribe. But we might get kicked off for this. I don't know, but fuck it. We're going to do it until they kick us off. And, hey, once we go through, if you're still hanging out, man, we'll pull up some video of Jackie. And remember, guys, we should, if you guys want to watch some video of anybody, throw it out there. We'll pull it up. But, man, I'm looking at this highlight of DK. And I just picture him. What I'm thinking when I'm watching this is I'm picturing him with Josh Allen. You know, I picture Zay Jones, Foster, and John Brown and Cole Beasley and Tyler Kroft out on the field. And that's great. That's a great core. But we don't have that dude that – look, we're missing a big body guy, and we're missing that elite speed. Yeah, John Brown's fast. Robert Foster's fast. But not 4.33 fast. Okay? So we're missing the big body, and we're missing the absolute burner. And DK checks both of those boxes. He checks them both. They just pop. Look at the separation. Ah, dude, he's a freak. Bills Mafia. We'll pull up a video of Debo. I don't mind pulling up a video of Samuel. I'd like to. Anybody you guys want to pull up, we'll pull up. We can sit here and do a couple wide receivers before we move on. We got to do Ed Oliver because he's a guy that everybody wants to fucking take. Everybody's talking about Oliver, so we'll pull up a video of his ass. Man, but okay, right there. That was ugly. Let me pull this back real quick. This was ugly. Watch how many steps it takes him to do a cutback route right here. Watch how many steps this next play. But what is that? That took him nine steps to do the cutback. That's the problem with Metcalf. We'll watch it one more time. This is the problem with Metcalf is his agility. He's quick. See, that's the issue. That's an ugly ass route, man. That's ugly shit right there. I'm hoping O-line with you, brother. See, Tanner, thanks for hanging out, man. But I don't know about O-line. I don't know about it. To be honest with you, I'm nervous about it. Not nervous. Okay, look, if we're taking an O-line, if we're taking somebody on the O-line, it's like, okay, they better be a fucking 10-year starter. Whether it's Taylor, Dillard, or Jonah Williams, plug them in until 2029. God, that sounds like a 2029. That's crazy. But if we're going to take them first round with all this talent and we're not going to trade back, we're going O-line at 9, they better be confident he's gonna have 4 or 5 Pro Bowls. You have to be confident. But look at these plays by DK, man. And look at, guys, thanks for hanging out. If you're on Facebook, share. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. But man, and again, I might get kicked off for playing these videos. I don't know, but we're fucking rolling with it. But DK Metcalf, everybody's talking shit, saying, you know, he's going to be a bust and whatnot, but he's got the speed, he's got the body size, and 2 things we need. And like I said before, that mix with Josh Allen, boy, it's tempting, man. Look at he's just constant separation. Constant separation. I love the guy. I fucking love him. Cheffy, thanks for sharing, dude. I get a notification. Yeah, we'll pull up that video of Debo. Jason, DK is a beast, but not sure we need him at 9. But he won't be there if we trade down to 14 or 15. He might. I saw a mock draft with DK going at 25. I think the Giants or the Redskins come after our pick. I do think so. I just saw a report today that the Redskins are going hard for Haskins, and they're looking to trade up. But I also saw that the Lions are looking to trade back, too. Sheffy, don't say Dillard. Oh, if you're taking O-line. I hate the idea. Right, me too. I'd be much happier with a Risner or a McGarry later on. Okay, we're moving on. Obviously, we love fuck. I like DK, and I'm back on. Just watching his highlights, I'm back on the train. But that's the thing is watching the highlights of all these guys. This is Ed Oliver here, guys. Watching these highlights of all these guys, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah. We want him. That's the issue. Is really with the great highlights. What you have to do is watch you have to YouTube okay, Ed Oliver sucks. Ed Oliver's shit game. And it's like, okay, one of my guys who follows the page pretty closely was just commenting the other day. He's talking about how he was, Chris, what's up, man? Chris Castellano, let's go, baby. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe. One of my guys was talking about how Oliver takes plays off. Now, if that's the case, Bede and those guys do their due diligence, man. They do their homework. We know that. But if that's the case, they're not going to draft him. They're not going to draft a guy that half-asses it, plain and simple. And if he's there at 9 and we skip on him, maybe that's why. But they're not going to take a guy that they think is going to half-ass it. That's for sure. Saw a mock today where we didn't go in first. Saw a mock today where DK didn't go in the first. Can you fucking imagine that if DK fell to us? Tanner, we are taking a chance of getting Allen hurt if we don't get O-line. That's my worry. Allen is the answer for us right now, I think. I agree. I hear you there. Well, I'd like to think that we've done enough so far. We've done enough with who we got in free agency. So that's my thought process. But like I said, if they're going to go O-line and they're super, super confident that we can't get somebody in the second round that could be an instant starter, they have to be in the first round of Taylor or Williams, you better be sure that they're fucking Pro Bowlers. You better be sure that they're studs. That's all. That's my only point. If we draft an old lineman with this much talent in the first round, if we draft O-line at 9 and they come out to be a bust, Bean's fucking ass is going to be in the hot seat. And I don't necessarily agree with putting his ass on the hot seat, but that's just how it's going to be, plain and simple. I haven't even watched any of these Oliver highlights. That's the point of this whole thing. I mean, he's a beast. He breaks through in the middle, and that's what we need. We haven't had a guy like that since Darius, and Darius really wasn't that good at it. Darius was more of a run stopper. He could push the pocket a little bit, but he was more of like nobody's getting past him. Whereas Oliver, he sneaks through, boy. He powers through the hole. He powers through. Man, he's good. Oliver's good, but I don't know. He's got his flaws too. All these guys have their flaws. At the end of the day, that's why I love Bede. I love these scouts. I love these guys because they know which guys are going to be good scheme fits, and they know who's going to bust their ass for this team. Let's see. Can we get A.J. Brown later in the draft, who is just as good? Got to protect Allen. He is the future. All these guys on these O-line, man. Oh, it's mostly Tanner. I get it. I get the O-line talk. I get it. But it's so fucking... give me O-line in the second round and give me... Okay. What would you rather have, Tanner? Hanging out, shooting the shit? No. I'm sorry. That's Jason. Jason and Tanner. What would you guys rather have? Would you rather have a star wide receiver in the first round and a solid starter on the O-line in the second round, or vice versa? A star tackle in the first round and then another good wide receiver or a good tight end in the second round. That's my thing is we have enough good wide receivers right now. We have enough B wide receivers. We have 4 of them. I want an A wide receiver. I know people say we don't need it, but it helps, especially with somebody with the arm talent that Allen has. Chris says anyone is better than Star Lotulelei or however you spell it. Dude's a waste of money. Man, I can't totally disagree with you there. I can't. Sheffy, best case scenario. Look at this. Whoops. Best case scenario. Two quarterbacks go before us. Why do you say that, Chef? You say 2 quarterbacks go before us, and then somebody's desperate, so they dive in. You don't draft O-line in a defensive draft. That's what I'm saying, man. I agree. That's my thought process. Get a Burns, Get a Oliver. Can you imagine if Quinnen Williams dropped to us? Tomorrow's gonna be chaos. Make sure you guys are fucking here and hanging out because tomorrow's gonna be absolute chaos. There's no doubt about that. I gotta flip these things around real quick. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not like super playing for this. I'm just here. I'm just hanging out. You know what I mean? I was gonna watch this film on these guys anyways tonight to really solidify who I wanted tomorrow when we go live. And I was like, fuck it, let's go live with it, and I'll hang out with you guys. Let's take a look at Hockenson. Let's take a look at Hawk. Oh, another guy. I mean, it seems like he's going to be there at 9, for sure. It seems like he's going to be there at 9, but and like I said, we'll pull up Polite there. We'll pull up Ja'Kai and Deebo Samuel. If you guys want to pull up some tape on these guys, all you got to do is give me a minute, and we'll go over it. But Hockenson, it looks like he's going to be there at 9. But looking at the tape between Hockenson and Fant, man, Fant seems to be just as dynamic as Hockenson. So, but Hawkinson's a better run blocker, and that's going to be huge this year, opening up that run game that we were missing. Yeah, Sheffy, Sweat stock dropping. Where do you see him going? I see so many mixed things. This is what I've never seen a draft. I've never been so into a draft, but I've also never seen a draft where so many guys are like, so many people have them going top 10, and then you look at another mock draft, they'll have Sweat going in the early second round. Same thing with DK. You'll see DK go to the Bills at 9, or going to the Dolphins at 13, and then you look at another mock and they don't go until the 38, 39 pick. It's like, I don't know. Sheffy, I think we're trading down. That's just a Bills move, probably to Miami. I don't know if they're going to trade to Miami. O-line third round, Gary. What's up, Gary? Best player variable, a wide receiver in second round. We're on the same page. Unless we love a guy in the first. Man, like, I have a hard time watching DK highlights. I have a hard time watching his fucking film and not falling in love with the man. Chris, yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow, 7:30. 7:30, I'm probably going to be doing the same kind of thing, just hanging out, shooting the shit, talking the draft with you guys, and then fucking 8, we're going live. I might even try to see how I got this video playing here behind me. I might even try to pull up the fucking draft like this. I don't know if I think for sure I get shut down, but fuck it. If I get shut down, I'll turn it down and restart the stream and without showing the draft, but I might just go for it. Man, I wish on Facebook when you guys comment, I gotta fucking manually scroll. It doesn't keep up with it. Scarlett from Florida, I like him as a running back. I don't even know Scarlett from Florida. Dude's a Hall of Famer. Is Hockenson better than Fant? Who will be in line for us to get? Gotta compete with what the Pats did for so long. Draft either one of those Iowa tight ends. I'm with you, man. My ideal draft right now for you guys hanging out is we get to 9, and unless there's an Oliver and the Bills absolutely love him, trade back to 15, trade back to 17, get another second round pick. You slide back and get a second and another fourth, and then package up some of our stock that we have. And here, let's go to Fant here. Fant's not going. Oh, it's because I don't have it showing. Like I said, trade back, go to 15, 17, something like that. And then draft a Burns, a Wilkins there, trade up with a stock that we do have to the end of the first round and draft a Noah Fant. That's ideal. And we still have a second round pick. Take the best wide receiver there, whether it's Hakeem Butler, Deebo Samuel, Harmon, and N'Keal Harry. There's a million options, but man, Noah Fant. Watching Noah Fant film reminds me of Aaron Hernandez. To be completely honest with you, and boy, he's an athlete, man. All these guys are athletic. It sounds so cliche to say he's an athlete, but you don't see guys make plays like this at tight end. He's not just a blocking tight end. He's not just a big body. He's agile. He's fast. He's gonna make plays in the NFL. There's no doubt about it. He's gonna make plays. So, seeing us draft Noah Fant late in the first, early second, whatever. If he falls, make a move. Make a move, Brandon. I got a feeling Brandon Bean's watching right now. Let's go, Buffalo. Jay Clark, let's go, man. Thanks for hanging out. Gary, trade down first. Yeah, absolutely. Same page. Juan. Bills only taking 6 picks, only trade ups, and traded away 2 picks. Whiteside from Stanford, second round, hopefully. Yeah, he's another guy. Same thing, Arcega Whiteside, and then who's the other one? There's another one. Who's the other wide receiver that people are sleeping on? Man, there's a bunch. There's so many wide receivers in this draft. It's like, what are we going to do? That's what I'm really hoping for, is because I trust Beat. I've said it a million times. You guys that hang out all the time, watch this shit. Support the blindsided squad. You guys know I trust Bean endlessly. So if Bean and those guys do their homework and they fucking love one of these wide receivers and they make a quick move in the second round, like you see the Bills move up 10 spots or something, move up 8 spots, and then bang, we draft our wide receiver. That means that they fucking love that guy and they made that move to go get him. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping our guy that we want doesn't slip past us. We'll never know. That's a thing. I wish we did know. I wish we could, at the end of the draft, or even a few years down the road, I wish it would show us their big boards. You know, who did you guys want? Who were you really going for? Our pick is valuable to anyone looking for a quarterback. Washington, Miami, Cincinnati. Absolutely. And there's 4 quarterbacks that possibly could go in this first round, and who gets drafted where, Sheffy, is what everything's going on that. Is it going to be heavy defense in the top 10, or is it going to be heavy quarterbacks? Are a couple old linemen going to go? It's going to be fucking chaos. The first 8 picks are going to be so crucial to how the rest of the draft goes. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be an interesting year. I'm pumped. We made some good choices so far. Got a good feeling this year, boys. Yeah, I'm with you, Tanner. With all the offseason running back pickups, do you think we draft a running back later in the draft? Absolutely. I think we have to. Frank Gore and Shady are only, Shady's got a couple years left. Frank Gore, this is probably his last year. And TJ Yeldon, I think he's an experiment. I haven't seen his contract yet, but I'm sure that they got him for a pretty good deal. So, and he's good out of the backfield. So he's that check down guy who can make a big play when we need him. So no, I don't think. I think we have to take it. I think we have to take a Justice Hill, Bryce Love, Singletary, one of those guys. I would love Bryce Love, man. We take Bryce Love in the 5th round. He's got the burners, man, and he was projected to go pretty high last year. Or I can't remember if he came back, but he was projected to go first, second round, and then he tore his ACL and had it a little, he was a little underwhelming. So his stock slipped quite a bit, but I'd like to see Bryce Love. I want to see a fast guy. I want to see an explosive guy. Scarlett, watch some film. I'm going to pull him up right now. Fuck it. Give me a second here. Let me see here. Bear with me here, guys. Alright. Sorry, Fat. You got the boot, boy. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I mean, like I said, I was going to watch this shit anyways. So, now I can watch it with you guys. Let's see what Jordan Scarlett's all about. He looks fast as fuck. I wonder what his 40 time is. And he's coming from Florida, so, I mean, he's playing against some tough schools. This is the kind of thing, though. I mean, nobody knew who Alvin Kamara was. I mean, yeah. Some people knew he was. Big college football fans knew who he was. But when they drafted Alvin Kamara, it's like, okay, they drafted Alvin Kamara. You never know with these running backs. That's why I think we have to take a guy this year. Man, anybody, 4th, 5th. It's crazy how these running backs, every year there's a couple guys that go in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, and they fucking just blow up. Look at this guy, dude. He's fast as fuck, and he's bouncing off tackles. Yeah, he looks good, man. But then again, I'm not a fucking scout. You know what I mean? Most people's highlights look good. Boy, look at that. Hard to take that. That's what you look. That's what you hope for. Look at. I mean, you could put him right up the middle. That's what I like too. You know, you see a fast guy who's agile, who can bust through the seams up the middle, and hard to tackle. What's he projected to go, Tanner? You're the Jordan Scarlett guy here. What's he projected to go this year? What round? I'm assuming 5th, 6th round. I haven't heard much about him. Look at that boy. He's got some burners, boy. Let's go. Bounce out to the outside. Break a tackle. Make a dude's mess. I mean, fucking already, man. I'm in. Jordan Scarlett. Let's go. I'm the biggest advocate. Jordan Scarlett, let's go. Uh-oh, Tanner's holler. He's a fucking Gators fan. That's why you had me pull it up. That's why you had to pull it up. Hayden says if Risner there at 40, I think you got to take him. Absolutely. I like Risner. Same thing with McGarry. McGarry's a guy, if you didn't watch my video before, I put a video on YouTube for some draft insight. But the Bills have met with Caleb McGarry. I think he's from Washington. I want to say Washington, tackle there. They've met with him 3 times. The most out of any prospects going into this draft, the Bills have met with McGarry. So don't be surprised if you hear Caleb McGarry's name called tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, Friday night probably. He probably won't go in the first. Look at, I'm a big fan. I'm in. I'm in on Scarlett. Thanks, Tanner. Thanks. Fucking Gators fan. Bias as fuck. Cameron, what's up, Cameron? I feel like we should trade some of our picks and move up in the draft. We don't need all 10. Yeah, right. I don't see us using them for just depth because we have that. I agree. I don't think we use our picks to trade up inside the 9 pick, but I see us using those picks to trade up, maybe get a late first-round pick. That's why I'm going to be live tomorrow night. I'm streaming all night fucking long till the draft's over, till the night's over, because, I think the Bills are going to make a move late first. So it all depends on how the draft goes, how the pick goes, but at that 9 spot. But I got a feeling the Bills are going to make that move into the first. And if they don't do that, I see them. They're going to be making moves into the 2nd, 3rd round. So I'm totally with you there. I'm totally with you. Chris says, dude's fast, powerful legs, a little bit more shiftier than Kareem Hunt. Wouldn't mind this dude. Me either. Watching that film is impressive. 4.47 and 40, that's not bad at all. They're not saying if he get drafted or not, but he needs to be. Sooners fan here. Do you think Hollywood Brown is better than DK? Wow, that's a really, really tough comparison. And we're not going to draft Hollywood Brown because I'm not even going to pull up his film here because he's too small. He's too small for what the Bills have right now. We already have Cole Beasley. We have John Brown. We still even have Isaiah McKenzie. We got a bunch of small, kind of gadgety, quick, fast guys. Nobody as fast as Hollywood Brown, but it's just not what we need. We need somebody that's fast, but we need a big body. And I know this is where the Duke Williams people come in and go, we got Duke Williams. He's going to ball this year. Again, I hope he fucking does. But Hollywood Brown's not going to be. So to compare DK and Hollywood, they play 2 totally different types of football, but I could see Hollywood Brown having a better career than DK all day. DK is going to be an absolute all-star. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, or he's going to be a ginormous bust. So, and I could see Brown being anywhere in between that. Brown's going to be a guy that he can be, it all depends on what system he goes to. He's not necessarily going to be a bust. He could just be an average wide receiver. He gets use out of him because he's so fast. DK, on the other hand, it's like, okay, he's either going to develop his routes and some of his play and become an all-star, or he's going to be fucking shoot down the field. Everybody knows what he does. They can play against it, and that's that. I don't know. It's tough. Pull up the play tape. All right, let's do it. I forget how to fucking spell his name. That's the problem. Polite highlights. Okay. Ja'Kai Polite. I'm going to say Ja'Kai.
Tell you what, Ja'Kai Polite.
Ja'Kai Polite, right there. They already said it for me. Bang. All right, yeah, because we're going to get into defense anyways here. I'm glad you want me to pull him up. What's he projected to go? Who said it here? Hayden. Let me know what he's projected to go. What round and whatnot. I should know that anyways. All right, here's your guy. What you got, Polite? Yo, what's up? Ronald, let's go, baby. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like I said, this wasn't planned. I was just going over watching film with these guys, and I decided to throw it up here with you guys because why the fuck not? I mean, why not hang out with you guys while I'm doing this shit anyways? All right, I don't need to see this big motherfucker dancing. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, somebody let me know. Second round. Hayden, second round. Thank you. Thank you. There's so much. Dude, what's up with all these Gators? Fuck. Tanner's a Gators guy. Hayden's a Gators guy. What you got? That's a good tackle on a running back right there. Nice fucking spin move. Bang. That's the thing with these D linemen, these edge rushers this year. There's so much talent. There's so much talent at D end and tight end and wide receiver. Those three. Maybe that's why we fucking take O-line first round. Maybe they love a guy on the O-line. Maybe they love Jawan Taylor. Fucking Gator country. We're gonna be the Florida Bills. Maybe they love Jawan Taylor so much, and they think that they can get D-line, O-line, and tight end, wide receiver help in the second and third round. Maybe that's why we go O-line this year. Maybe, okay. Maybe I wouldn't be so upset. Because if you can get a guy like this, man, he looks freaky. Same thing with Max Crosby. I think it's Eastern Michigan. There's some boys out there, boy. There's some guys out there that are grinding. And then all the wide receivers, there's going to be 2 or 3 wide receivers in the second and third round that have really, really great NFL careers. There's just so many guys up there top tier this year. Ronald, it's because you still got that Bill Spooner. Let's go. Let's go, man. Bill Spooner in this bitch. Juan, speculate all you want, but McBean are probably just going to take best available. It's going to be more exciting. It's going to be exciting nonetheless. Can't wait, so pumped. Go Bills. # believe. Let's go, Juan. That may very well be the case. Raging Bills boner. That may very well be the case. This dude, I'm glad you had me pull him up because he's sick. I mean, look at how fast he is. He's fast as fuck. His 40 time he must have ran a 4.5 because he's fast and he's explosive. I like the way he plays, man. What kind of guy is he? Does he have a bad rep? Hayden, hit me with some action here, man. Raging Bills boner. Thanks, man. Thanks. Jay Clark says, how about Nick Bosa? Not going to follow us. DeAndre Walker, who is he? Who's he play? What position does he play? Smart thinking. Guess that's why we don't make the big money. Please draft smart. Go Bills. That's right. All we can ask is that we draft smart. And at the end of the day, I might be a little bored if we go Jonah Williams at 9. I might be like, okay. What I really want to see is the trade back. I'll be excited, and then I'll be pumped to see who we get at the 15, 17, wherever we trade back to, 20, whatever. But I might be bored, but I'll be happy no matter what because I trust Bean. I trust McDermott. I trust what these guys are doing. So if they go old linemen, that means that they're going to have a ball in draft. That means they're going to trade up into the first and grab somebody they like, and they're going to have a couple second and third round picks that they absolutely love and they're confident that they can get, really, at the end of the day. Play didn't do well in the combine because he wanted to put on weight and he wasn't used. He wasn't used to it, so that lowered his prospect. However, that could be great for the Bills. We can get him in shape and be an elite guy. Process over everything. Yeah, Cameron, absolutely. Look, there's always those stories. This guy had a bad combine, his draft stock dropped because of this, and he fixed the shit, and he's a fucking baller. Look at Kiko Alonso. His draft stock dropped a ton because he got into a little bit of trouble in college, and then he came out and he was an absolute baller. He still is. I still miss him. I know I hate playing against him. He's a scumbag, but I like Kiko, and he's a guy like La'el Collins. Look at Laramie Tunsil. When that video of him smoking that bong came out, it was hysterical. He fell to the Dolphins because of it, and he's a Pro Bowl tackle. He's a stud in the league. So, Brian Burns better than an O-line pick first? I think so. I like Burns, man. Zach, no, I don't like Burns at 9. I like a trade back for Burns. I don't like him at 9. Speaking of Burns, let's pull him up. I mean, we're talking about him anyways. He's a guy that I see a lot of, and this is a guy. The report is that he's raw. He's kind of like a Tremaine Edmonds. But on the D line. He's raw. He's gonna have to learn a lot, but he's got the physical attributes to be an absolute freak on the D line. A year or two down the road, after he gets a bunch of in-game experience, he's gonna be a monster on the D line. Is what they're saying. Is what I've read. So, kind of a project guy. That's why he's not considered a top 10 pick. But he's got the numbers and the size and the speed and whatnot to be a freak, as you can see from these highlights. I mean, he's fast as fuck. But that's the thing with these edge rushers, man. They're all, especially in these first 2 rounds. I didn't even think to pull up Montez Sweat. Man, he's sick. I'd be pumped with the Burns at 15. I would be. I'd be pumped. Ada Oliver loves the Bills. New health and fitness center. Yeah, I saw that. You should do Debo next. I'll do Debo. I'll pull his ass up here. I've already watched the Brian Burns tape. Once I started seeing Burns, they were mocking Burns to us. I started watching a bunch of his highlights. I've seen this exact video like 3 times. We could be here all night and go over all these fucking wide receivers because they all have impressive tape. N'Keal Harry, Hakeem Butler, they all have fucking super impressive tape. It's like, man. They're absolute studs. Brian Burns, guys, don't be upset if we take Burns at 15 or 17. Don't be upset because he's going to have the juice. It might take him a year. He might not be a fucking Pro Bowler right off the bat here, but give it a year. He's going to be productive, opposite of Jerry Hughes, and hopefully we get more pressure on that D-line than we did last year. So he's going to be productive, and give it a year or so. I think Shaq Lawson's going to ball this year. It's his money year. This is everything for Shaq. He posted it on Instagram the other day. We just got an Instagram, so check us out. Buffalo Bills Blindsided Sports. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us if you haven't already. But he said money year. This is everything, which sucks because I wish he didn't need it to be a fucking money year for him to ball out. But some guys are like that. And with the development Shaq's had over the last couple of years, I think he is going to ball. I think Shaq's going to have a huge year. But the thing is, I don't know where they're going to have him. He could play interior, too. You could put Shaq in the middle and put like a Brian Burns on the outside. That's definitely viable. Definitely viable. Got to go through these fucking commercials here. All right, this is Deebo Samuel. College Films is where it's at. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fuck it. I love it. I'm going to pull up. I'll pull up Oliver next. Zach says trade back. Shaq definitely going to ball out. I totally agree. Oh, man, here we go. Given that the Pats have 12 picks, do you think that we'll jump up to either get Hockenson or Fant? Man, I wouldn't be surprised. Especially taking a Fant, man, they miss Aaron Hernandez's ass. And I didn't mean that as in like, yeah, he's gay, and they miss his ass. The dudes at PFF always mock a quarterback to Buffalo. It's so dumb. That guy's an idiot. I'm literally like that big tall guy with the big nose. It's like what? He's like I saw that video. I saw that mock of us not trading back and getting Byron there later in the first round. He has us taking him at 9, and he goes, "This is where Bills Mafia gets upset with me, but nobody plays more zone defense than the Bills, and this is the guy. This is the guy." It's like, dude, we have Levi Wallace, we have Tre'Davious White. We have Kevin Johnson. We have Taron Johnson. We have E.J. Gaines now. We have Micah, Jordan Poyer, Saran Neal. We have Raphael, but we're fine in the secondary. Yeah, you take best player available. We don't need a cornerback. If we take a cornerback at 9 tomorrow, my jaw will drop to the floor. Those guys are pro football. I love the numbers with PFF. I love what the numbers show. But the guys that they have in their videos, they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Kiss my ass. That dude with a big schnoz at PFF can kiss my ass. Cameron says, if Bills choose a tight end later in the rounds, a good sleeper is Josh Oliver of San Jose. Yeah. I've heard of this. The Dawson Knoxes too, the Irv Smiths. I know that they're second, third round guys, but I know that there's depth at tight end. They keep saying how much depth there is there. So Man, I haven't even watched Debo here. I want to watch some of this. I've seen some of his highlights before, and I think Debo was a guy that was projected to go first round a lot earlier in the year too, and he kind of slipped out. I don't think he slipped out because of his play. I think he still had a good year this year, but it was more so a lot of wide receivers had really good years this year, and it's so hard to differentiate between wide receivers in college that have good seasons that are going to translate to the NFL. Some guys I'm 100% sure that they're going to be studs in the NFL, and they come out and they're fucking terrible. It's like, how did that even happen? I don't even know. That's why I don't fucking. Okay, another thing. I was looking. I'm just obsessed with fucking Bills and football and shit. So when I have free time, when I'm kind of just shooting the shit, hanging out with the family and stuff, if we're just hanging out watching cartoons with the kids or whatever, I'll open up my phone. And I was looking at like the last 8 years of NFL drafts. And just looking at the Bills picks, looking at teams who drafted 9 overall and what kind of production they've had out of that 9 pick. At 9 pick, go back and take a look at the last 10 years. Pretty consistently terrible players at the 9. It was really fucking like, damn. But the success rate in the first and second round, it's scary. In the first round, there's 32 picks. Pretty consistently, there's probably like 3 or 4 guys that are Pro Bowlers in the first couple of years, and then like another 3 guys that have good careers. And then other than that, it's pretty consistent first and second round. Second round is obviously a little bit of a drop off, but I would say like 10% of maybe 20% of the guys drafted in the first round go on to be productive NFL players for the most part. That's really shitty numbers. That's why it's so important to draft well. That's why I fucking love Bean. And that's why there's so much hype that goes into tomorrow. Tomorrow's ginormous for us. Oh, it's terrifying. But Debo's got great film, man. I love that he gets open in the middle of the field. That's what he does. Zay will do it. Even Foster will do it. DK Metcalf is not doing it. That's for fucking damn sure. But that's what you need. Is you need a guy that can get. That's what we've been lacking in Buffalo for the longest. Is a guy that can get open in the middle of the field and doesn't mind getting hit and can make those plays. You know what I mean? See what you guys are talking about here. Not much apparently. Stream unavailable. Yeah, multi-streaming is a big no with YouTube. Oh, we got kicked off the Uis, man. Hey, it was a good run. It was a good run for sure. You guys on Facebook? Are we still good on Facebook? I see we are no bueno with YouTube. Stream unavailable. Yeah, I think we're still good with Facebook. We're going to cut it. Guys, tomorrow, Facebook. You guys on Facebook, come hang out tomorrow, 7:30. Let's go, baby. Let's do this. Blindsided Squad. We'll be here all night tomorrow night, 7:30 till that fucking draft is over. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Let's go.